Konnichiwa. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Having technical stuff going on. There's lag, and I'm trying to figure out what's causing it. I already closed Chrome, so it can't be that. I don't know what else is going on. I closed Discord as well. I can't close OBS. that's how we're streaming. But how is everyone doing? I hope you have had a lovely day today. Oh, there we go. It's smoothed out. Page たちごきげんよう。元気でしょうか？よく眠れましたか？昼ご飯食べましたか？ There we go, there we go. Alright. Excuse me. Hope you had a lovely weekend. 週末はどうでしたか？ We're back with more Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're resuming the Turnabout Goodbyes case. Episode 4. Hello! December 26th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Maya! Hey! Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. It's going okay, thank you. I hope you're doing well. I have to hold on. I do have to open Chrome back up, because that's how I can read my guide. Hopefully a restart of it doesn't cause any problems. Let's see. Where did the window go? Oh, there it is. Ho, ho, ho. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. So, I'm assuming we're gonna talk to her. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe is here just now. He said he said seeing this is your first offense. We'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Alright, let's see. Not sure what else to do here. Maybe present her with something to ask a question? Or... let's see, episode 4, day 2. Speak with Maya in the detention center. Head for Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, okay. Alright, Maya, we'll be back. Gourd Lake. December 26th. Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. We're going to the woods? Okay. December 26th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Okay, here we go, the woods. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial today at,
Yes? What about the trial?
Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him being a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth?
He was really grateful for what he did, you know. She did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Oh, we don't have to worry about, well, yeah, we don't have to worry about paying for it. Edgeworth has got it. All right. Head back to the detention center. December 26th, detention center, visitor's room. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators are really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. was kidding. Still,
Oh, that's Phoenix. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
sure.
Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
I meant, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright, and take Maya with you to, yeah, we go back to the park. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park, entrance.
There aren't many cops around here today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today.
What do we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? Huh? What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know about that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right.
You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see. Actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was making it, this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
A deal or no deal? Yeah, we make a deal with her. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off a rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa! Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? I wonder how big the lake is. It's probably pretty big, actually. Considering there's supposed to be, like, a monster in there. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Head for Gourd Lake Public Beach. Oh, there's stuff happening here. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya!
Larry, what the heck is that?
Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you put this here, it would be really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow! That's really impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she does a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's got them for free.
Right. Oops.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids.
Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put the air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here, I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Alright, let's see. I guess we got everything out of, we could out of Larry. Head back to criminal affairs? Alright, thanks, Larry. Criminal Affairs Department. December 26th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh. Sorry, that yell got my throat. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Yeah, he got mad. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick! Try telling him sooner next time! Sorry.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Oh. Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
Cute dog. And this will help us... how? Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah. How are you supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Hello.
Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them.
I want to borrow a missile. But let me see what the guide says. Choose one of the 3 weapons. The metal detector? Yeah, I guess that would make the most sense. The most logical one that would be of some use. I want the dog, but yeah.
Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible, anything.
Alright. Head for the boat rental shop. Okay. Thanks, detective. December 26th, boat rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Excuse me. Nick? Look!
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like
A string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Those are the... Okay, well, that's the... Isn't that the broken one that Larry was talking about? Why did he wrap it in those flags, though? Huh. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone was around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Pretty sure we've seen these before. Yeah. Oh, apparently they took away the boat that was supposedly used. Okay. Head back to the public beach, alright? And present the air tank to Larry.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Should I say, have you seen it before? That makes it sound less suspicious. Have you seen it before? Ask him if it's his. Okay, alright. Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Yeah, he's suspicious. I noticed he was suspicious before.
Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
To go diving? Yeah, but I have to ask it, inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big puffy steel samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And, it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. I asked more about the tank, right? Yeah. It didn't go so well?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... the valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd. My gourd, that's for sure.
So is what they heard... Huh. Wait. Alright, we have to go to the woods. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. So then if it went to the water, how did he get it out? Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing.
Achoo! I told y'all no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It triggered one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay lady. I learned something today in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are, excuse me. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay. Hello. Then what? Then I tell Lotta Gordy doesn't exist and that the proof is here? Huh? How the lawyering? We're just going around and talking to a bunch of people right now. Wait. Oh, do I present the the tank? I'm confused. Head for Gourd Lake Woods. Tell Lotta Gordy doesn't exist and that the proof is here. I didn't have that option. I'm so confused. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Well, that didn't work. I'm so confused. Hey Lotta, look at this! It's a metal detector! I know what it is. I'm not sure where that's going. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh. I hadn't thought about that. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to do? Let me see. Lotta's camera staring at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Excuse me. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to do? Did I miss a step? Hold on, let me see. We got the air tank. We presented it to Larry. We asked him if it was his, and when he asks, tell him that it's used to inflate something. When Larry admits, ask him more about the tank. Head for Gourd Lake Woods. Tell Lotta Gordy doesn't exist and that the proof is here. Present the air tank to her. Huh? Is it broken or something? I'm so confused. Maybe there was a step that I need to do with Larry. Let me go back. Oh. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th? A week ago.
Now, as far as I can see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kionsei gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last.
Oh.
It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last.
Was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. I see. There was another dialogue option. Okay.
Let's see. Is that it? Okay. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist?
The proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. The tank.
Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
Aha! The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta.
So, tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. It's just lake. I figured it wouldn't be much of use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Oh, I think it will.
Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. Lotta was a lot of help, yeah.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who knew him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
All right. Now we go to the boat rental shop. Of course, Larry's involved, and it's something is his fault.
December 26th, boat rental shop. Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around, though, at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Okay. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. We already looked at that before, and the boats, so...
Oh! Oh, he has a bird? December 26th, Caretaker's Shack.
Meg, is that you? Oh, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, hello.
I can't do squawk. That's not how those parrots sound, though.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick? What's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello. Squawk!
Yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. What do I do? He's asleep. Let's see. Speak with Alright, I gotta talk to him, I guess. A pasta shop? Yep. Today the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that makes you two the third generation. Meg?
Yes.
Tomorrow, we'll start with the secret of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick?
Huh?
How long do we have to keep this all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what it is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the palace of pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten any orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. What do I do? Do I present something to him? Let's see. Present attorney badge? That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. A pasta shop that lets you rent boats sounds like a romantic date on the water. Yeah, that's yeah. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith!
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. We can't promise that. Oh, but we have to, I guess. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg!
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? No. What was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly!
Hello, hello! Squawk!
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? And then what do I do? The lake photo? Okay. Let's see. This one. Okay, that's the one I have. He fell asleep. No? What about the other one? This one. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I've seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang. So I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! One was the air tank and one was the gun, I think. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup.
What did he say?
Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
Let's see, is there anything else that we can show him?
Examine Polly? Okay. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me.
What, you forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello, squawk.
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello.
Ha ha ha. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words? Oh.
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. Scott.
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved with your little high schemes. You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yup. That kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy.
Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have you forgotten something?
Squawk.
Don't forget DL6, squawk. Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6, squawk.
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh.
What?
He locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. The plot thickens. Are we going now, or? I guess we do. Yeah, okay.
December 26th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs.
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Not really.
You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident.
That was when Edgeworth's father died.
Oh, that's right, that's Phoenix. That was when Edward's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
Can I present something to him? Let's see. The bird, Polly? Do I say something about that? Yeah, the parrot. Okay.
What's that? A parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident.
An incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have you forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk!
Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how did that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right! Way to go, Detective Gumshoe! Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Now let's go. The records room, here we go. December 26th, Police Department. Records room. Wow! It's amazing! Lee Dusty. 10 years of files. Oh, it's. I need to pay attention to who's speaking. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Blah, 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 guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick! 15 years ago. Both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. 15 years ago, 9 years old? Oh, so he's 29 now? We were almost through the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is! Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I will get the right file. Okay. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Oh. Wow. That was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? Why'd it take that long? That'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost the day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father? Yeah, we established this. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... Yanni Yogi. Oh, so this is Phoenix. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond? The victim in our case? Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Wait, is that him? Is he the boat guy? I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick? Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Oh, I think that was Phoenix. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Alright. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. All right. We still have a little bit of time, so we'll keep going. All right, December 27th, 10 a.m. to District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, okay. Oh, we're on that side.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, never mind. We're on this side. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here, anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand.
180 seconds of gunning, yeah. It's the mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this gold guy is. I raised an objection, right? Or no. Let's see. I didn't have... when the judge asks if you want to cross-examine Uncle, say yes? Oh, I guess in the old translation, he's called Uncle. I guess this one doesn't matter. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah!
He made it.
I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
Witness testimony, the night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to question my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
You don't decide that!
Besides, there are 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now! Yes. Mr. Wright?
I'm cross-examining. Yes. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
It wasn't this. It wasn't just after. Wait, no, it was just after midnight, wasn't it? I was in the restaurant where I rep boats as usual. I heard a bang. I heard another bang. 3 minutes also just passed in real life? That's cool. If I know Von Karma, he spent time preparing his witness. I'm not going to find contradictions very easily in his testimony. Phew, it's tough being a lawyer. Okay, let's see. What do I do? Press on the last statement. Okay. By your window?
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick. but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
What does he mean by that? And then? Do I press him on that again? Yeah. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. I raise an objection, obviously, right? Oh, I submit myself to defeat? Oh. Okay. But how can I raise an objection without any proof?
Judge, there is no room for doubt in the witness's testimony. I demand that you declare your verdict.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Oh gosh. I can't see any room to raise an objection. I better hold back and see how things develop. Nick, we have to do something. If we stay quiet now, Mr. Edgeworth will be found guilty for sure. It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
guilty.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held for pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Uh-oh. Wait!
Who was that just now?
Me! Huh? Wah! Oh, it's him! Larry!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Oh, order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow,
I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I ordered you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. We are 15 minutes since Von Karma declared his verdict for the three. Wow. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Witness testimony, the night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I feel like I need to press him on every single thing. Single thing he said. Single thing he said. But yeah. Let's see. After some events, present Lotta's deposition and the last statement of Larry's testimony. Okay. Lotta's deposition. This? No, that's the DO6 incident. This? Yeah, here we go. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? No.
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not sure.
Huh?
Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed out the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. What? Larry, I swear. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? How could that... Gunshots are loud, though.
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
I think so. I continue, right? Let's see. Continue, yes. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right! Leave it to me! I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see?
I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Can't believe we're continuing this charade. Goodness gracious.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's the same thing. Okay. Let's see. What did he say? I want to know what the DJ said. Maybe that's important. And then I say, we're supposed to say, press him on the last statement. Yeah.
What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Vadkamera has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
I think we should care, Your Honor.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask,
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just what she said. Hey, it's almost Christmas time. I heard the gunshot.
It's the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, do I press him on this? When the judge asks him, present Lotta's deposition on Larry's revised statement. This part? Wait. Oh, wait, on the revised one. This one.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas time when we heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies you have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
I think he's right. Yes? Yeah. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Before midnight. Wait, this, right? No. Yes? Present the second lake photo. Oh, that's right. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Oh, so it happened off camera.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man! Clear!
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Let's see. I think the camera, yeah? Oh, present the pistol. Oh. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Oh, yeah, okay.
Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I got a hunch. I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. Oh, 0015.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
I think it was Edgeworth and Hammond, yeah? Or no. The murderer and Hammond. No. Edgeworth and the murderer? Wait. No. Okay, no, it was Edgeworth. Edgeworth and... Or maybe Edgeworth and the murderer. Oh. Wait, then... Huh? Yeah, it was... I guess it was Edgeworth and the murderer. Uh-huh. Of course. It was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, yes.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's... I don't know? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time!
I don't know because he never told us. Aha! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Show the... over there, right? Oh, yeah, because we... Here. Around here, maybe?
Maybe, Mr. Wright? And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot?
Yes, well... Maybe, because there is no good reason. The murderer thought we would never expect it.
Maybe you should try again.
He wasn't even surprised I goofed up. Okay, I just assumed. Because the metal detector went off over here. Let's see. So where did it take place? Wait, what? Point to the boat shop. Oh, okay. Here, of course. The boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
I recall Larry's testimony. Oh, recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. Oh, that's right, the metal thing was the tank. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
The boat shop caretaker, right? Yeah. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, but both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would take a look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men in the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and then threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, for a few questions.
We've gone way longer than I expected to, but well, I guess we can keep going.
Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away!
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Von Kammer, your witness has disappeared! A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important in this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out of from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Interesting. All right, yeah, okay. So we're gonna wrap up here. Let me save first. The plot thickens even more. No. Escape. Escape. There we go. Wow, there's more to this. Oh, the old guy. That was I think that was Yanni. Yogi, not Yogi. Yanni. I think it's Yana Yogi. Yogi. That guy's Yogi. They just haven't put two together, I think. Or I could be wrong also, but wow. Okay, interesting. It's called a trilogy, but we're on the fourth case. I wonder if it just means like maybe are we still in the first game? I have no idea how this is going or how it's supposed to go. But anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Normal stream tomorrow. We're gonna continue Final Fantasy V, and let me take a look at my. I don't think there's anything that needs to be announced or anything in terms of schedule this week, right? Yeah, this should be a normal week. But as usual, if anything comes up, I will let you all know. Thank you all so much again. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this stream. Still the first game, yes? Okay, we'll be here for a while then. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a comment if you'd like to share your thoughts. Please subscribe on YouTube and or follow on Twitch if you'd like to see more Ace Attorney streams. And if you're going to bed, I hope you rest well. Have sweet dreams. If your day's just getting started, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow for Final Fantasy V. Tata! Kosmika!